Hey everybody, this is Riker Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. We've got some more expansion hunting to do in Cliffside Bryyo. There's a kind of annoying expansion to get in this Morph Ball tunnel here. It involves quite a bit of, where is it? You have to blow up a whole bunch of fuel gel crystals in here, and you have to do it quickly because a lot of these platforms are collapsible. Huh, I didn't know you could get harmed by those explosions. It's up here. I think you gotta do a double bomb jump to get up there. Like that, yeah. There we go. Getting close to getting all the items. We've got something like 220 missiles now. Now I think I just need to get all the way back up to the top, because there's a expansion or something I need to... Well, hello. I do like the spring ball so much, though, around here. It saves so much time. Now, this should take us back to the Hall of the Golems, which is where we want to be. There's a plasma door I missed. And a bunch of other stuff, too. Like this expansion back here. I was kind of running low on episode time, that's why I saved this for later. I gotta kill that guy. Yeah, I have to kill that guy again, don't I? There's not a lot you can do in this room until you kill the guy that's launching the things. At least I can absorb all those guys while I'm not corrupted. Come on, turn around. Does this guy repel missiles? It appears so. There we go. Alright. Now that that guy's out of the way, we should be able to safely go up this Morph Ball. Or not Morph Ball, this Spider Ball track. Well, you do have to be Morph Ball, obviously, to use Spider Ball track. Now, this can be pretty frustrating because there's a lot of ways to fall off here. Like that. And it's really long. You'll be safe as long as you stay behind it, or behind where it goes around. Yeah, there's a lot of electricity on this spider ball track that you can run into, and if you run into any one bit of it, it'll knock you off. It can be pretty frustrating navigating this place. It's something like 17 or 18 spider ball tracks. I counted it once. But that was a while ago. And I would recommend using an actual... Well, you have to use an actual double bomb jump because you can't spring ball from the spider ball track. Yeah, all of that's for a missile expansion. Which is a bit ridiculous. Now there's one more thing I need to do in this room, and that involves finding a door. Where is this door? Oh, it's behind me on the ground. Okay, that's easy. Back here. This should lead to the Colossus. Where's the Colossus? There's the Colossus. Now he's missing his head. This is where you're supposed to learn about the Colossus head. You just have to move it into place. Even though it says no valid target here, you can still drop it into place, and this really confused me my first time through. I'm not even sure what the no valid target is referring to. Now, once this golem head is in place, we'll be able to move past him. Smashes that. Gate blocking both the doorway and the ship missile expansion. I'm not sure why they even keep giving these to us, because we haven't used one in a long time. Now, take a very close look at the map here. Notice that this connects to the North Jungle Court in Thorn Jungle Bryyo. These Cliffside Bryyo and Thorn Jungle Bryyo are connected, and they are... Yeah, it's rather annoying what you have to do here. It's part of a puzzle that's a giant pain in the ass. There's a bridge you're going to have to activate, and in order to use it, you're going to have to activate these spinners on both sides of the bridge. And once you actually get the bridge in place, it's not even much of a shortcut, because you have to use it. It's used for exactly one thing. Now this takes some timing. There we go. Got the energy tank. That's energy tank number 12, and I believe that is the last thing we can get in Cliffside Bryyo. Let me see. 220 missiles, 225. Ship missiles, we should have 10, but I missed one somewhere, and I'll have to find it. I think I have an idea where it is, though. Is it in... I'll just check it afterward. It might be in Bryyo Fire. But in any case, that's all we can do in Cliffside Bryyo. So I am going to pause the video here, and I will meet you in Thorn Jungle Bryyo. And we are back in Thorn Jungle Bryyo. There's one expansion that we need to get on the way to the biggest puzzle in the game. I'm just going to ignore most of the enemies because I have enough health that I can. Come on, open the freaking door. But this part, I think I gotta kill this Phasoid. Wait, are there multiple Phasoids here? Where'd the other one go? Oh, back here. There's like 2 or 3 Phasoids here. I think that's all of them. There might be one more around the corner. I doubt it. Anyway, oh, there is. Half pipe here. Kind of tricky to get your boost started because of how narrow the half pipe is. But there's a missile expansion at the top. You cannot get this until you have boost ball, obviously, but boost ball is the only thing you need. And I believe this is the final expansion in this part of Bryyo. These things are everywhere, and it's really irritating. Now, what part of the map are we looking for? You know, I'm just gonna ignore these guys, I think. Another thing that's very annoying about phasoids is the only attacks that can even damage them are hypermode attacks. Unfortunately, even with all our power-ups, it is still impossible to go directly to the North Jungle Court, so we have to go all the way around. Come on, open the door! Thank you. I hate these stupid things. They're everywhere after you get... I forget when they start appearing, but they start appearing after a while, and they're really frustrating to fight. Is it the North Court? Can you get back here? You might be able to. Oh, it's just high enough to double bomb jump. That's cool. I never knew that. I never knew you could get back up here that way after you reset it. That's nice. So, remember that that GF crane thing that said that when we scanned it said a battery had been removed from it? Well, it turns out that the battery is in this room. Now you may be wondering, where's the battery? There's the battery. You may be wondering how you get this generator from Thorn Jungle Bryyo to Cliffside Bryyo without using your ship. Well, remember that one room that had the bridge that we half activated? You need to approach that room from the Thorn Jungle Bryyo side and have the Cliffside Bryyo side of that room activated, because there is no other way to go from Thorn Jungle Bryyo to Cliffside Bryyo without using your ship. This is probably the hardest puzzle in the game to figure out. Even if you have the upgrade from Elysia that tells you where all the expansions are, it's very frustrating trying to figure out how to get to this by yourself. This is the other side of that bridge. Now that the bridge is fully activated, we can use it to travel between Cliffside and Thorn Jungle Bryyo, and this is the only thing it's used for, is to put this battery into place. Now, what room does this battery go in? It goes to Hidden Court, which is back here. Okay, I see where we need to go. Need to go through that tunnel again. That room called Burrow that's all morph tunnels. We need to go through there. That's probably the fastest way to get back there. At least I can't see a faster way. But which way is it? Okay, so it is through the top. A simple screw attack, I think will take care of that. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of this guy anyway because he's an annoying little bastard. I wanted to... Damn it. I wanted to lock onto the grapple point, not the mine thing that was up there. I forget what the hell those things are called. There they are. where do we want to drop this thing at? Right down here. Now this should repair the GF fuel pump crane, whatever thingy it's called. And I believe that is the last we have to use the ship's grapple for. And now that their pump is working, we can get at that energy cell. Yes, this whole puzzle was for an energy cell. Which is a little bit troll-facey, but we do need all the energy cells. This is probably the reason why you only need 7 energy cells to beat the game. Because hardly anybody could figure out this puzzle. There's energy cell number 8. Now you may be wondering where the last energy cell is, because we've been just about everywhere. Now there's one place we haven't been, and I'm probably going to end up saving that for next time. But for now, there's a little bit more we can do. The first thing I need to do before I can go anywhere else on this, on this planet where I can get power-ups, because this is the last power-up on the planet, or not the planet, but in this part of Bryyo. We need to get back to our ship and go to Bryyo Fire. Because there are 2 things we need to do there. Like, I think 2 expansions to get there. One of them we couldn't get until we had the Hazard Shield, and the other one we couldn't get until we had Spider Ball. I'm probably going to do the Spider Ball one first because it's closer. Now this one I'm leaving in because it's not a ton of backtracking, but probably the trip from... that's not very long either. And it gives me a chance to talk about the game itself a little bit, in general, like what I think of it. I still feel that the first Metroid Prime is the best of the series, but this is definitely better than 2. I was not really a fan of 2. The controls, this is probably the best, this game probably features the best motion controls on the Wii. I definitely can't think of a game that has better motion controls than this one. And this is what a first-person shooter should strive to be. I'm not saying this game is an FPS. This game is most certainly not an FPS, but if we could have an actual FPS with these kinds of controls, that would be awesome. And we don't talk about Hunters, because Hunters was not very... I didn't really care for Hunters. But then again, I didn't really have anybody to play it with, so... Yeah, that felt more like a first-person shooter than it did a Metroid game. Matter of fact, I think Metroid Prime 3 has kind of a fusion-y vibe to it, whereas the other 2 were closer to Super Metroid and... yeah, well, Super Metroid, because you basically had the freedom to go where you wanted and just stumble into items. Now, the reason why we're going back to Bryyo Ice is because there's one expansion that we need to get here. I just want to make sure I just missed this one expansion. I got those 2. Yeah, it's just the one. And we could not get this expansion earlier because we did not have Spider Ball. It would have been really convenient for us to get this one earlier, but there was no way to, unfortunately. That looks like a kinetic lock, a kinetic whatchamacallit to get back up. But we're not going to be... I don't think we actually activate that ever in this run. Okay, there's our spider ball track. This one's pretty long, too. You probably... Now, this was one of the expansions that's going to bug you if you're trying to get 100%, because you can't... Because there's no way to look at Bryyo Ice from your map, from your world map. So you're just going to have to remember that there was a spider ball track back here, and that can be very annoying. You go all around the room trying to get this, and you're especially not going to know to get this if you haven't played the other two games, because you wouldn't recognize what the spider ball tracks look like. Or even the existence of Spider Ball, period. Should be up here. Yep, there it is. Energy tank number 13. And that should be everything for Bryyo Ice. Alright, here's the Temple of Bryyo, but I think we gotta fight something again. I can't remember. Yeah, there's 4 pounds in here. They're just as annoying as ever. I think we gotta kill all these guys to get the upgrade. Normally I would whine about wasting Phazon, but it doesn't matter because of how many energy tanks we have. I mean, we have what, 13? That should be all of them. You actually need the Nova Beam to get this one too, because there's a phasite plate you have to shoot out. Well, not shoot out, but the mechanism to get underneath the grating where the fuel gel is behind that phasite plate. Now, navigating this can be a bit challenging as well, because actually getting back to the expansion can be a chore. I think it's back in this corner. There it is. And that's the last expansion on Bryyo. So I think I'm just going to head back to my ship off-screen and meet you at the Federation landing site in Eastern Skytown next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. See you guys later.